So what if I tell you that some of the best views in New York City are actually right here in New Jersey? I already made a video in JFK Boulevard East, all the way in the other side, pointing towards Midtown Manhattan. But now I'm gonna head towards Exchange Place, which is like literally behind me, and show you views of the lower part of Manhattan. And today's a little bit cloudy, so it's probably gonna be like foggy to views, but I think it's still gonna be pretty epic, you know. I got a little enemy behind me, which is the rain. Supposed to rain in a couple of hours, so I'm gonna go all the way towards that way with class in my bicycle. So gonna see what's happening down there and show you the view. So without further ado, join me. So I got my bike out here with me. You can see a little ride. Small bike, but it gets me where I need to go. So now I'm just gonna head towards Montgomery Street, which will take me all the way down to Exchange Place, and we're gonna check out the views of Manhattan over there. So let's go. Gotta tell you, the weather's unpredictable out here. It's supposed to rain all day, but now it's pushed back for 5 o'clock, so I'm taking advantage to rush and go make a video. So now I'm gonna make my right here and then head towards Montgomery. And luckily today is not too cold like it's been the other days, so taking advantage to bike around. Feels nice actually, it's like a nice breeze out here, you know, fresh, like in the mid-40s. Now the good thing about Montgomery Avenue, they have a bike lane, so it's an easy ride all the way down. So it should take me like 10-15 minutes to get to the destination. So it's right here around the corner. This is Montgomery Street right here. You can see downtown Jersey City and Manhattan is in the background. So I'm gonna go slowly because, you know, it rained a little bit, so it could be a little bit slippery out here in the bike. So, but I'll catch you guys when I make it over that way. So we're getting a little bit closer. There's a highway, I believe it's Interstate 78. And like I say, there's a lot of waterfronts out here in Jersey City. Like we got Exchange Place, Newport. Then you go to Liberty State Park, which I made a video there, and you get some pretty epic views. And then if you go a little bit more up, you got Hoboken, and you get views between Midtown and Lower Manhattan. So I tell you, you know, in New York, you got Long Island City and parts of Brooklyn where you can get some views, but over here in Jersey, the views are pretty epic too, even though it's another state. But here in the Exchange Place is just like a little short PATH train ride from World Trade Center, like about a 5-minute commute. Then you get off and you're gonna see some epic views, so I'll show you. Yeah, nothing crazy here, just regular neighborhoods. Got a couple of houses happening around here. And then once I pass this bridge, I'm entering the borderline of downtown Jersey City, the historic district. And we are entering parts of the historic district. You can see the architecture. Beautiful buildings, but like I say in every video, and I'll keep saying it until they do something about it, the streets are in bad condition. Unless you make it more towards the developed area or the wealthier area of Jersey City, but they need to get their stuff together and fix the roads in Jersey City. There's a lot of potholes, bad shape. You know, the way how they focus on building tall skyscrapers, they should also focus on paving the roads. But I think after New York City, this is still one of my favorite cities in the United States, to the point that I made it my home and proud to live around here. And here literally feels like if you're in Brooklyn or West Village or somewhere. But this is the historic district of Jersey City. Just less crowded than New York. Then ahead of me is Van Voorst Park. And this is Jersey Avenue. If you were to make a right, it would take you straight to Liberty State Park. And this is a nice park called Van Voorst Park. And then you see the beautiful architecture like the brownstone buildings that surrounds Jersey City. So I'm a huge fan of this type of architecture right here. It's just crazy how the vibes changes in the neighborhood, you know, depending where I go. Like I started in the residential area and then I was going down the hill and it's literally nothing there. Now I'm in the middle of all these buildings over here. And then when I make it to the waterfront, you're gonna see some really tall skyscrapers. And this building over here is the City Hall, Jersey City. You know, this is Grove Street, the PATH train station is right there, and then within a few minutes, you'll be in Manhattan, and they develop another super tall building right there, which is like condos. And also Jersey City is pretty bike friendly, you know. You go around, they have like a lot of bike lanes. Like this road that I'm going is shared with a bike lane, but they have it paved, you know, for us to ride our bikes. And then here you got it, designated bike lane. It's starting to drizzle now. And there's not much here, a lot of empty lots and a couple of high-rise buildings. But it'll get nicer when I make it towards the waterfront. I should be there probably in 5 minutes. It's actually nicer, better paved. They got the greenish color, you know. And they really push forward, you know, for the city to be walkable and bike friendly. So that's why I love Jersey City, not only the diversity that it offers, but the way how it has a good example how a lot of urban cities should look like. Then ahead of me should be the waterfront. I literally see it right there. Also, you could take the light rail to other parts of Jersey City and Hudson County. So, it's pretty convenient to get around different parts, of the county right here. For safety reasons, I took the sidewalk, and there's no bike lane in the streets. But then ahead of me is gonna be the epic view of New York City. Probably not the best view today because it's gloomy weather. But no matter what, raining, cloudy, sunny, it's still epic to see the skyline of New York City. And here it is ahead of me, the beast, the beauty. Look at the clouds. You can see the Freedom Tower. You can't even see the ending of it because it's covered with the clouds. So it must suck for anybody who booked to go all the way up to the observation deck. Then they got like a memorial right here. And the path train is literally underneath this right here. Where you see that building over there, that's a path train station. So you hop in it and you make it clearly to New York City. So pretty convenient to come here and get a good view. Wow, they're improving the waterfront. Now they got chairs, tables that you can sit down, eat food, or socialize. This was not here the last time I came. I made a video for Exchange Place, I think last summer. This is probably the tallest building. It's either this one or this one. I think this is the tallest building in Jersey City. Probably New Jersey too. But now Newark, New Jersey is building some tall skyscrapers. And then over here, look at this. It's still cool to look at, Nice views. And we're gonna make it all the way towards the end so you can capture what's going on. Also, another thing that makes this place so cool is that you don't see really much people. A lot of people, they don't come. Not today because of the weather, but even when it's sunny, you'll see people, but it's not really like crowded. So, it's a good place to spend the summertime. Really close to the city. Maybe people don't want to come because it's technically in Jersey, another state, but it is really close and you're gonna get a really epic view. I'm gonna show you ahead of me when I make it to the end of this waterfront of this pier. And then they got things to do here. You can sit down. Sometimes they bring like music festival at the end, And this is downtown Jersey City, Exchange Place. But now when we make it over there at the end, you're gonna see how nice it is. And look at this beauty. Actually, Midtown Manhattan is over that way. And then you get this. It's like ASMR vibes, the clouds, all of that, and how peaceful it is, beautiful. So now let's make it towards the other side where they got a Colgate clock and see what views we can get over there. But this is just a little portion. Like I say, if you go all the way in the other side towards Newport, you get some pretty nice views too. So really nice hidden gem that we got over here in Jersey. I actually forgot I could get my thumbnail over here. I don't know. Let's see what can I capture. Pose like this. Ta-da. Then also another cool thing, they got like memorials of 9/11, and that's probably one of the tools that happened where the World Trade Center was, Because a lot of people involved in 9/11, they used to live here in Jersey City or in the state of New Jersey, and they were transported over here, That was really, really a terrible day, with a lot of tragic loss. But it's nice that they keep memorials going on over here to remember that day, that was history. And as you see, they're developing skyscrapers all over Jersey. Seems like over here too. And now let's make it towards the end, towards the Colgate sign. And then over here's the ferry. I think you could take the New York waterway. They got different lines, they got it from here, they got it from Weehawken. You could take it to Midtown, downtown, which I made a video there a couple of years ago, taking it from Weehawken to Midtown Manhattan. And then of course you got like the epic views over here that are pretty nice. Over here's a Colgate sign. This is usually visible if you go to Battery Park. So usually when I stand over there in Battery Park, you see what I'm literally showing you right here, the Colgate sign and all of that. And then behind me is Liberty State Park. That's where one of the original train stations used to be, A lot of history in that park. So if you guys have a chance, I highly recommend that you check out that park. It's really, really nice. And then from here, you get more views, of Midtown. Then you hear the waves. It's like an ASMR sound. Now I'm gonna push it towards the Newport area to see what views can we get there. I haven't been there in a minute, so it'll be pretty interesting. And then this area, despite it having gorgeous views, there's not really much around. It's just apartments, and pretty deserted. Like there's not really like much of a nightlife or stuff, So more things happening around the Grove Street, Newark Avenue area, and historic downtown, but then you see they're developing all of this Besides that, there's not really much going on. And then this is the light rail area. You can take the light rail over here. And here, construction versus construction. I made a video here in this change place last summer, so it did pretty well. But now let's make it towards Newport. And this area looks nice. It actually reminds me of the financial district in Manhattan. Like wide streets, you know, clean. And then develop tall buildings. This is Jersey. A lot of people, they call Jersey City the sixth borough, I guess, because it's really close to New York, and the way how it resembles a lot New York City. It's a pretty nice city to live in, too. A lot of you guys should be biking on the sidewalk, but it's just safe because there's no bike lane in this street over here, so, and I'm trying to rush before the rain comes down, so luckily it's not really brutally cold out here today, like I said before. Over this side is bike lane, and when we start heading towards Newport, you're gonna realize it's also like bike lane friendly, so pretty easy to bike around. And then the thing about Jersey City, they have, like doing the waterfront, a lot of office buildings and skyscrapers. And now let's just push it towards Newport, which is another cool area. I made a video over there, and we're gonna get some epic views down here. And then now we are entering Newport. Got a couple of hotels around here, and they also got the Newport Mall. The thing is, it's like any other standard American city. Like they got the tall buildings, but not really density, like people walking around, you know. But it's still a really cool area. So a little bit more ahead of me should be the entrance towards Newport waterfront, which is also a really nice waterfront that we got over here in Jersey City. And look how cool the views are over here. Pretty nice and epic. Now here's the other angle of Newport. You can see in the other side from the lower part, but over here we're gonna see like another view, like a better view of Midtown. And there's like a fake lighthouse over there ahead of me. So in this area, you get the view of both Lower Manhattan and downtown Jersey City right here. It literally looks like it's two cities trying to shake hands with each other. You know, here you got the lighthouse with the condos, you know. And in the summer, this is a really good spot to hang out and spend time, you know, pretty peaceful. So I can't wait when the weather gets nicer to hang out around here. And over here, you got some geese. They hang out around here. I'm surprised it's not too much today, but sometimes you'll see a lot of geese. There goes another one. That's a big one. Wow. In the ways, then there's a huge statue over that way. You know, here we got the sculpture of Newport, which is 80 feet tall. If you head towards the other side of Manhattan, you'll see this, and then parts of Midtown. And that over there is Hoboken, New Jersey, which is roughly like about a square mile city. On the way to the city, I made a video over there. It's some of the nicest cities in New Jersey. And then you get this over here. All these views, including Jersey City. So this over here is a water saw. Like I say, it's 80 feet tall, and it's a woman like in sign of silence, you know, trying to reflect, you know, with what's going on. Made out of fiberglass, and it was designed, it was made in a studio in Barcelona, Spain, so then came all the way here to Jersey City, 80 feet tall, which is roughly like about 24 meters. And it's an icon because then you get like a 360 view of all of this that's happening around here. So that was the end of my video right here, showing you some of the nicest views in New York City and the Jersey City side. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Be safe out there, everybody. God bless y'all, and peace.